Hi, my name is Audra Hammerling. I'm an elite star director with Tupperware. And um, if you're on my team, then hi, you know who I am. Otherwise, there are lots of directors in our little group here that we're doing Tupperware TupperGiving an event. And so hopefully you've seen other videos and with challenges. So I was asked to share my why and then do a challenge. And I think it's really important to know your why as you continue in this business, and it changes over time. At least that's what I found, and that's what I hear other directors say as well. So we'll go back to, I've been selling Tupperware this time around about 4.5 years or so. And I sold like 20 plus years ago, and for reasons I had to quit. But I was on Facebook and was invited to a Facebook party, and I was kind of intrigued. I was like, Tupperware and Facebook parties, I bet I could do that. But I had no intentions of, selling, like going up and making this like a career kind of thing. I was just like, I'll just do this as a hobby. I can copy and paste. So I joined. I was probably a very easy recruit because I just sent my recruiter, who is Stancy Thomas. I just sent her a message in the party, and I was like, hey, sign me up. Here's my information. So that's not the typical, of course we know, but and then I just treated it for the first 6 months or so. I just really treated it as a hobby. I didn't have a whole lot of Facebook friends. So I would say that it was probably it took me a little bit more time to step up into the different manager levels because I was just not gonna put the work into it at first. But then once somebody, I think what really changed it was somebody said, hey, I want to do what you're doing. And I was like, okay. And once somebody did that, I was like, well, maybe I could just like put it in my parties and maybe I'll get recruits. And then I just started following all of the, messaging and that kind of stuff. And so then I was like, okay, well, I'll just keep doing this as long as the parties book and people still want to join. And that happened. And so I eventually turned it from a hobby into more of a job, right? And I quit my regular job that I went 9-to-5 job thing and turned this into a full-time. And that was great. So my why then became, to provide that little bit of income that I had into my family budget. So I earned in that first year or two, I earned like 9 free trips. So that was a big why for me. I learned to love to travel, and it became a thing that I like to do. Now I use part of my bonus income to pay for trips, and I'm back traveling again. So that was a why. This car behind me, behind me was one of my whys. It's a 2020, so I earned it pre-COVID. And honestly, I qualified for the car earlier on, but never did take it. And that was the reason why I ended up taking it, honestly, was because before COVID, Kirsten was delivering our cars. And that was what I wanted that experience. But then once I got the car, I was like, oh, this is awesome. But through all of that, as I'm building my team, that really was my why. It was like a big why, as having a team, having people to help achieve their goals, whatever their goals are. And I do that on a monthly basis. I meet with my managers, and my question is, okay, what do you want to do? What is your month? How many parties you have? How can I help you? And what is your goals? And it's all about what they want to do. And I help my team's members. I want my team members that are just personal shoppers as well. So that one has always been a why as part of what I do. But my biggest why now is the reason why I continue with Tupperware. Let me explain a little bit of history here. I got 2 years ago, I had Facebook deleted my account, and for multiple reasons. And I've tried getting back on it. It's just like, I'm done. So, but the reason, or so how I continue is I stepped up my daughter, my oldest daughter, into director. And Danielle, she is my why that I do this now, because we have a partnership. So she has her team, I have my team, but we work together to to do like, you know, like certain things I handle, certain parts she handles. And it's not the normal ideal situation with directors and director teams, but because she's my daughter, and just seeing what it's done to her life, how it's impacted her life, to this business has, it's just, it makes mom's heart good. Well, and as a director, I'm so proud too. So anyways, like I said, the why has changed. It's important to know your why, I really think. So my challenge is kind of goes back to the whole personal shopper thing. So this video hopefully will be posted on the day that the new samples, the December samples, open on November 9th. So my challenge to you is to go find those samples, whether your director's posted them on your team page or Kirsten's posted them, or they're, you know, got to find them in your back office, whatever. Comment on here if you don't know where they're at. They will, your director will help you. And then submit your sample order. Look through it, submit it. That is like the best discount ever. And that is originally when I was doing this as a hobby, that was how I updated my kitchen, and that's a lot of people do that. So anyway, so there it is. Once you have your sample order, then comment it and put it in a screenshot, and you get a price or get into a drawing of a price, however that works. All right, thanks a lot.